Oh, we love you, Majosi. We love you, man, because you're always loved up and awesome. So good to have him here. Lest we forget, though, the festive season is here, and it brings with it a festival of feasting, an opportunity to dine every day from breakfast to dinner. So on today's menu, we've got your next starter covered, a little entree with these crispy and delicious BWELL crumbed mushroom skewers with green herb mayo. I'm always cooking for you. So today you're going to cook for me.
Yes, I get to wine and dine you, G.
Thank you, man. Thank you, baby. My babe takes care of me.
You're ready for this one?
I'm ready for it.
I think I got this one locked down.
Okay.
I've put a lot of effort into trying to memorize this, okay?
Well,
yesterday it was a bit debatable in the kitchen for me. So we're doing these epic mushrooms.
Come back strong, bro. Come back strong.
Indeed. So we've got some epic mushrooms coming up here. What I'm going to do before we actually start this, normally you should never really wet your mushrooms, all right? Because they're porous and they absorb a lot of water.
So brush them, hey?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do a little light dashing. And the reason why we did that, G, was just to kind of get these to, let me just empty some of that out, is kind of just to get these to bind with the flour.
Okay, so it's got a coating of moisture. Okay.
So check it out, right? So now they're nice and wet. Now I can dip it in the flour like this. But before I do, we're going to add a little bit of a tang to this flour. So I put a little bit of salt in that, and then some garlic flakes or garlic salt as well.
So first one was just a tester.
Yeah, just to test it to see if it binds or not.
Okay,
you know we do.
The binding principle, Ryle's binding principle,
yes,
man.
So
I got that.
We got the A-OK there. So we mix this flour and just kind of give it a little bit of pizzazz, of course.
Nice.
And now, seeing as we did a good test and it does work, we can throw the rest in and basically give it a nice coating with the flour.
Okay.
Step one. Right?
Cool.
Then we move over to step number 2. I've got some egg white and egg yellow mixed up, and then we're going to kind of swirl that around.
Wow, so this is going to have like extra crunch, bro.
Like you know, everyone loves crunch. This is like crunch on another crunch that went to private school. And then, last but not least,
and this mushroom feels entitled. It feels entitled. It's got so much crunch.
To get a red carpet all the way to the.
His first job is sorted. He's not worrying about his future.
Man. So there you go, simple as that.
Nice,
and it's quite fun. So like if you want to have the family get involved, you can make like a little train and dance, and you can go. Simple as that,
beautiful,
guys.
man. Actually, I'm always a little bit nervous, a little like resistant to coat things. You never know, wow, and what. This is brilliant, and it looks like a fail-safe method. Absolutely love that.
Pretty much, and I mean, like you said, G, like you can't get it wrong. Even if you did, the fact that you're mixing them all together, it's still going to fry and crunch beautifully.
And it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. Layer it, give it 5 layers, man.
If you want to, yeah.
Crunch that you've ever did crunch.
Let me do one more, just to make sure that we got enough for everybody, because I see everybody in the studio.
Yeah.
Mouth-watering eyes. And
we got some big lads here, bro. The boys need to eat, man. The boys need to eat. Okay, I love that. So while you're completing the rest of those mushrooms, I'm going to create our beautiful green mayo.
Please do that.
And the winner, dinner, BWELL canola oil is going to form a part of it, and we are using our original tangy canola mayo made with BWELL. I absolutely love this. This is a staple in my own home. Beautiful taste, beautiful texture, and it is going to give us that tang. So I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of our BWELL. And I mean, it doesn't have to be absolutely exact.
It's pretty cool if you haven't noticed already, G, apart from the egg, but especially if you didn't want to use egg and to use a different binding agent, everything here kind of becomes vegan once again.
Yeah,
awesome,
for sure.
Right? So we're using a full plant-based recipe here. So a lot of the guys at home that are maybe choosing a different diet, this is a beautiful, beautiful option for them as well.
All right, and then I'm going to add a cup of our tangy BWELL mayo. I'm just kind of guesstimating here.
Yeah, so a cup would be like 4 to 5 tablespoons, roughly.
Thanks for saying that. That's what I've gone for.
Nicely
done. I'm hoping that's the way to go. And then we've got some freshly chopped parsley, about a half a cup of that. We've got some lemon zest. You want the zing. Yes. That's going to be beautiful, that combination of the beautiful meaty flavor of the mushroom and the zing.
I find it balances it out so nicely, otherwise you just get that blandness from the crunch as well.
A little bit of lime juice going in there as well. Put this guy on. So where's the challenge? There we go. Beautiful. And we're just going to
spin it all up.
Nice,
man. G, so you've got that going on now, but we're not done with our recipe just yet. You see you finishing that up?
You want it to be a little bit chunky. I just want it to start turning green. I think that looks good, hey?
That's brilliant, G. Absolutely
Beautiful,
fantastic.
Man.
Now,
Beautiful.
you've got the sauce perfectly so sorted out there. I've crumbed all my mushrooms. The last thing I need to do is quite simple. It's the last step. I've got my oil on heat, and I'm simply
rock and
going to dunk my mushrooms in these bad boys over here. And while we're at it, let's invite
Majosi, get in here, son.
I see you
Get in
eyeing
here,
these.
son.
I see you eyeing these beautiful mushrooms over here, my
There
man.
you go.
Would you love to try some? I already cooked some over here on the end for you.
Yes.
While these are going nice and golden, all you got to do, guys at home, for the last step, fry these up, get them nice and golden and brown, and then you're going to get yourselves your crunch on with your beautiful mushroom skewers. And
then
man,
just add them to the skewer.
You
Do
got
it,
to be
do
the
it.
proof in the pudding here. Tell me if G and I can deliver.
Let's see.
And I made a
invite
beautiful
us?
little, that's a green mayo made with love, hey? The special ingredient
Let's
is
see, let's see.
Love.
Would you invite us as a chef to your Christmas?
Hey?
You know what, guys? I'll say something, yeah? I'm going to say
Okay,
something.
Be honest, please. Be honest.
I don't like mushrooms,
wow.
but like this, I love it. I love
Really?
it.
Yes.
So good. So good.
G, high
F5,
fives.
L-O. Buddy, thank you so much, man. Cannot wait for you to perform this morning. We absolutely love you. We love hosting you in our studio, and so glad to see you thriving in this crazy time.
Yeah.
But hopefully this has inspired you. A beautiful little entree. You can make enough to make it your main, if you so would please. But the key here, the secret is in our zing, in this beautifully crafted green mayo with our BWELL canola mayo, and of course our BWELL canola oil, carrying that stamp of approval from the Cancer Association, so you know what you're putting in is just so good for the body. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, good go.
Be well. Love, food, life.